Hi everyone, it's day 20 of the Irish Quarantine Tunes. Day 20, wow. All right, I'm going to start out with an old song that many beginner Irish musicians learn. It's an O'Carolan tune, or maybe even older, and it's played as a waltz, even though technically it's maybe an air or some other type of music. It's called Bheag, Mhór, which in Irish means the little hill and the big hill. People call it all different things, like She Begs for More and other names. So here we go with a waltz for you. She Beg, She More, The Little Hill and the Big Hill. An old Irish song that's played as a waltz and is very pretty. It's associated with the fairies too. Supposedly the fairies lived in the Big Hill and the Little Hill. All right, next I'm going to do a song. I've never done it before. It's a song that Josh sings in our band, and it's written by a fellow named Colum Sands, whose brother Tommy Sands wrote a couple of very famous pieces, especially There Were Roses, which is a story about the Troubles in Ireland that's become very well known. The whole family has a band called the Sands Family Band from up in County Down in the north of Ireland. All right, so this song is called Almost Every Circumstance. And actually, Prentice and I were going to do a show tomorrow night for our monthly county highway PD at Cargo Coffee, which of course is canceled or postponed, you might say. And we like to do a theme, and the theme I had chosen was days of the week, months of the year, etc. And so this would have been in the days of the week section because it talks about the days of the week and the seasons of the year. So Almost Every Circumstance by Colum Sands. 7 days are in the week in almost every circumstance. And there's 4 seasons in the year, that's what we learned in school. Oh, but never count your chickens when you're dealing with the women. Many a wise man fell asleep and wakened up a fool. The first time I met my love was on a Monday morning, and the next time I saw her was Tuesday afternoon. When she kissed me on a Wednesday, I couldn't wait for Thursday. Well, I can tell ya now, me boys, that Thursday never came. Seven days are in the week in almost every circumstance. And there's 4 seasons in the year, that's what we learned in school. Oh, but never count your chickens, boys, when dealing with the women. Many is a wise man fell asleep and wakened up a fool. She took the winter time and turned it into springtime. I never thought that love could change the world much so more. I gave my art and in return she promised me the springtime. I'm gonna start over on that verse. My love, she took the winter time and turned it into springtime. I never thought that love could change the world so much before. I gave my heart and in return she promised me the summertime. But I can tell you now, me boys, that summer never came. 7 days are in the week in almost every circumstance. And there's 4 seasons in the year, that's what we learned in school. Ah, but never count your chickens when you're dealing with the women. Many is a wise man fell asleep and wakened up a fool. Many is a wise man fell asleep and wakened up a fool. Almost Every Circumstance by Colum from the north of Ireland. All right, kind of a sad story about love. I'm going to do some reels now. Some of my favorites, something to liven things up a little bit. These are Irish reels. The first one is called The Maid Behind the Bar, very well-known one. Then the next one, The Musical Priest, a 3-part reel. And then finishing off with what they call a single reel because it's half as long in terms of the phrases and the repeats. And that one is called Anderson's. So hope everybody's having a great day. The sun's shining out there. Hope everybody can get outside and enjoy some sunshine and take care of your mental health and your physical health and your spiritual health. And for right now, here's your musical health. So some reels to tap along to or dance to or whatever you like. Irish reels for you. The Maid Behind the Bar, the Musical Priest, and the last one, Anderson's. All right, it's time for another song. This is what you would call an Irish-American folk song that's gone through the, kind of the crossing the Atlantic translation. In Ireland, there's a song with the same name, Paddy on the Railway. There's actually several tunes by that name too, reels and jigs and things. But there's a song that has basically the same words, but a different melody and a different feel to it. The way I learned it was around the campfire, singing, and it's popular as a camp song, as a sea shanty apparently. The Weavers recorded it, so it's kind of part of American folk tradition, and tells the story of an Irishman working to build the railways back 150 years ago or so. So I know it as Patsy Ori Irie, but the general title of it is Paddy on the Railway, or Paddy on the Railroad. So I hope you sing along with me, and maybe you sang this at camp sometime in your life. So. Railroad company had just begun, the railroad company had just begun, working on the railway. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the rail. 1842, looking around for something to do, looking around for something to do, working on the rail. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the railway. 1843, the railroad company accepted me, railroad company accepted me for working on the railway. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the railway. 1844, found my back was mighty sore, found my back was mighty sore, working on the railway. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the rail. 1845, found myself more dead than alive, found myself more dead than alive, working on the railway. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the railway. '46, I stepped on a pile of dynamite sticks, I stepped on a pile of dynamite sticks, working on the railway. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the railway. 1847, found myself on the way to heaven, found myself on the way to heaven, working on the railway. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the rail. 1848, picking the lock of the pearly gate, picking the lock of the pearly gate, working on the rail. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the railway. 1849, floating about in the cloud sublime, floating about in the cloud sublime, from working on the railway. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, hey, Patsy Ori Irie, working on last time. Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, Patsy Ori Irie, working on the railway. All right, we have a special guest. Maid's going to sit in on the last song here, and it's going to be the Butterfly Jig. So here we go.
And I'm baking cooking.
All right. The Butterfly, a slip jig. 1, 2, 3. job. All right, thanks, Maid. All right, everybody, that was our special guest, Maid, and that was our last tune of the day. But I am going to do one more thing besides saying farewell, which is that some time ago, and I have no idea where this came from, I learned an alternate rhythm version of the butterfly, and I can't figure out what the actual beat is. It seems like it takes it from 9/8 to a kind of strange 4/4 time 6/8. So here's just a little bit of the butterfly, different way. Something like that. The crazy version. All right, it's been great playing for you all today, and I'm glad you could join in. Hopefully you'll be back for tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be 3 weeks, day 21. Today is Friday, the 10th of April, and it's been a pleasure playing. Everybody be kind, be safe, be well, and take care. Thanks.